Look at that. Dude, I got a new fish. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna go ahead and cover my brand new Ranchu, which is right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and go into detail on how we ended up with this fish. So before making this video, I was pretty set with the goldfish that I had in this tank. I had 2 Arandas and 1 fantail. One of the fantails is right there. The other Aranda is right there, and as you can notice, that little Aranda is missing. So over the weekend, we went ahead and set up an acrylic tank for my girlfriend so she can keep a fancy goldfish. The type that she wanted was an Aranda. So after that, went ahead and hit the Facebook markets and tried to find the best sources and places to buy an Aranda in the area. And the best place that popped up was Genki in San Jose. So Genki's known for selling kois, but I'm in like Aranda Facebook groups, Ranchu Facebook groups, and I always see their posts posting like fancy goldfish like the Thai Arandas, Thai Ranchus, and all that stuff. So went ahead and checked them out in the hopes that we'd find an Aranda for my girlfriend. We went ahead and went to the store, and it was just overwhelming. There was so much goldfish to choose from that honestly it was just way too much. Like the amount of goldfish that they had was insane. They had telescopes, Ranchus, Arandas, Rayugans, all that. Pretty much any kind of goldfish that you want, you can find it at that shop right there. So while we're checking out the store, I noticed that there's 3 Black Ranchus in the smaller goldfish tank. I noticed it, but I wasn't paying attention to them because the goal was to find my girlfriend the fish that she wanted. So after about 30 to 45 minutes of checking out the goldfish, looking at the koi, enjoying the shop, she just didn't connect with any of the goldfish there. They were really nice Arandas, but none of them really stuck out to her. But the good thing about this whole situation is before we went to that store, I went ahead and let her know that if she couldn't find an Aranda that day, she could have my baby Aranda because I remember that she really liked that one. The way that this Aranda swam, its body shape, its personality, my girlfriend just really liked it. So I went ahead and gave her the option of just keeping my baby Aranda, that way I can pick up a new fish where I was eyeballing these little Black Ranchus. So during my hunt for the Ranchu, I had no idea what I wanted. All I know is I wanted a Ranchu, don't matter what color, calico, white. I was even willing to take a lion head, but during the time I couldn't find any Ranchus in the area, and the ones that I did find were about $200 to $300. That's why I ended up settling with that baby Aranda. And not that the baby Aranda is bad or anything, but I really wanted one of these Ranchus. So luckily enough, this Black Ranchu right here is a Thai Ranchu, and there's a lot of perks when it comes to having a Thai Black Ranchu compared to like a Chinese Black Ranchu, or like, I don't know, a Japanese Black Ranchu. So the Thai Black Ranchu is known for its deep black colors. And just like how black Moors end up changing color and Black Arandas start changing color, this Ranchu right here is supposed to not change color at all. These Thai Black Ranchus are really good at keeping their darkness, but even if it does change colors, I honestly don't mind. Another thing about these Thai Black Ranchus is it's very hard to see its eyes. When I brought it home the first day, I thought it was blind. Like I was literally sitting here looking at this Black Ranchu and I honestly couldn't see its eye at all. Like watch, check this out. Focus on them. It's kind of dark, but see that? It looks like it has no eyeball in there. I don't know if you saw a glimpse of it, but let me go ahead and wait for it to turn around again. That way you can see. This fish is still kind of camera shy, so it runs away from the camera. You see that? It looks like, move the hell out the way. It looks like there's no eyeball in there. See that? This Aranda loves the camera. Get the hell out the way. Let's see if he comes back. I just want to show you like what I'm seeing. All right, here we go. Oh, it's gonna take forever. All right, so I'll go ahead and throw up the footage of some daytime shots of this guy's face. It's honestly really hard to see its eyes. At first, I thought he was blind until I tried this. So this is a security camera that I use for my fish tanks, and this thing has night vision in it, and also has those IR security lights. So the good thing about these security lights is when it shoots into a tank, it reflects eyes. As you can see here in this footage, the IR lights is reflecting off of the eyes of my Ranchu, and this way it's kind of confirming that this goldfish has eyes and it can see, and it can see really well. So I went ahead and ended up feeding this fish the next day, and it had no problems finding food. So now I know that this fish is not blind. I can stop worrying, and it's doing really good. And the next thing that I noticed is this Ranchu right here has a huge tail. My last Ranchu, it had a huge egg body. The back was really arched, and then the tail was super small, like it can barely swim. This one right here, it has a big rear tail. I don't know if it's like a Thai thing. Compared to my old Ranchu, it looked like a man-made goldfish. This one right here, it actually looks proportional. The back arch of this tail is perfect. It has the good, I think it's 45-degree angle that the Ranchu people are looking for, but this one has it right here. And another good thing about this Ranchu is it has the 2 orbs on the front of his face. So there was 3 Ranchus in that tank. 2 of them didn't have the flowery orbs in front of his face, but this one did. So I'm not too sure what it is, but as you can see, there's 2 little fluff balls in front of his face. I've seen lion heads with them. I've seen specially bred goldfish have them. I've never seen a Ranchu with them because Ranchus usually have a really round body, and then their face is pretty much clean cut. This one right here has the 2 orbs, so I had to pick him up. And that was pretty much the buying decision for me to get this one over the other 2. So the last thing that I like about this Ranchu is, even though his color is really, really deep, I like that his stomach isn't super white. The thing about these black goldfish, especially like black Mirandas, black Moors, they end up changing color over time. They can completely change their colors, and that's what sucks about having a black goldfish. So me getting a Thai one, especially one that's super colored up, I have high hopes for it to keep its black. But honestly, the body shape of this Ranchu, the 2 orbs in front of his face, personality, and the angle of its tail, it's just a perfect goldfish to me. So it can change color for all I know, but this goldfish right here looks sick. Let me actually go ahead and explain what's going on with the bottom of this tank. I was trying to grow the whole bottom filled with algae. Like, it was looking like this. It was starting to look really, really dirty. So what I went ahead and did was I scraped from this all the way to the right. So this side here is clean. And then this side here, I'm gonna go ahead and continue and try and grow that algae. I don't know, just these little weird things that I'm trying with this tank, so hopefully it'll look cool. If not, I'll just go ahead and scrape it off. The way that this one carries itself, it's different. So with this Orlando right here, as you can see, he eats, and then he'll always smash into things. Like, he has no sense of, I don't know, see, like, he just smashed into my Ranchu. Watch, he's gonna swim really fast and smash into a corner or something. But he's really, really dopey. And this guy right here is just a regular fantail. I always say that. I'm waiting for his tail to grow really, really long. But honestly, he's just getting really, really fat. So I've been feeding him a lot of peas and mixing in vegetables for him to kind of lose that weight. But this guy right here, though, like, it just looks exotic. This goldfish right here, the way he carries himself, he's not dopey. You know, he's really fast. And I don't know, he just acts way different compared to this Orlando right here. So the guy at Genki told me that if I keep this fish with a blue background, I'll have a better chance of staying black. So I guess it's depending on his surroundings and stuff, just like how my bikers are with the garnet sand, and how the patterns look a lot better on this substrate. This guy right here depends on the background. So what I ended up doing was I ended up getting like these blue folder paper things, and then I went ahead and just stuck it on the back of the tank. I don't have a blue background yet. I'm thinking about ordering some blue wrap, and I'll just wrap the back of my tank. But as for right now, it's working out pretty good. And yeah, I'm just gonna see how it goes. I'm not too sure if substrate matters for this guy, if I need like a different type of substrate to keep its nice color. But hopefully it doesn't, because I'm trying to grow out this algae and I'm not trying to get rid of it. So yeah, if you have experience keeping black goldfish and have any secrets or techniques on how I can keep its color as rich as possible, you can go ahead and leave it in the comments below, and yeah, I'll try to integrate it into the system for sure. It's just so smart, dude. It's like, this guy right here is so dopey. Like, he's been running circles around this guy. Like, there's no more food left. I don't know why you gotta run circles for it. But this guy right here, though, he's so smart, man. It's like, it's crazy. I think it's just because he's imported, but man, this guy's way smarter compared to like my dopey Orlando. But don't get me wrong, I love this guy, but damn, look at him just smashing into shit. Like, bro, there's no more food, bro. What the hell you Oh my god. These goldfish have been my main focus. I've been trying to find ways to integrate plants in here, but honestly, they really like the floating plants. They chew on the roots and eat the floating lettuce and stuff. They like the anacris. I tried putting in Java fern in here, but they ended up chewing up all the leaves. So I opt out of it, and yeah, this is just the way it is right now. I would put more decorations in this tank, but the way that my Aranda smashes into things, his history of breaking its wen, his history of me having to give him surgery and stuff. I recently had to trim its fin and trim its wen because he smashed into the sponge filter outtake tube, whatever, the top part, and it's not even sharp, it's just a hard object. Just smashed into it, and yeah man, I don't know, it's just bad. This Aranda is super clumsy. So if you're wondering why there's no decorations in this tank, this is why there's no decorations in this tank. This guy right here is the reason why there's no decorations in this tank. That's actually why I don't have decorations in a lot of my tanks, because my other fish are bikers, and when these guys spaz out, they spaz out. Like, I'm talking about this guy right here is like a freaking bullet. This one will run into the Enleys run into the others, and it's just like fireworks in a little room that's going down in my tank. So that's the main reason why I don't keep decorations in my tank. I either have really strong fish or really dopey fish. But yeah man, that's it for today's video. It's getting super hot in this garage. I gotta get out of here. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace guys.